Greetings, what up YouTube and vinyl community? This is San Diego Roots. I also go by my DJ name Rude Boy Selector of Zion Gate Sound out of San Diego. You can go ahead and add me on Facebook if you want to. Gonna go straight into my mail day haul and also a trade that I did with a local vendor down at the flea markets. Without further ado, here we go. First is a couple of hip hop off the Rap-A-Lot Records. It's a rapper by the name of Yukmouth out of the Oakland area, Bay Area. And it's off the Rap-A-Lot Records. It's a Straight Ballin' remix featuring the Outlaws. Other side is Menage a Trois featuring Telly and My Buddy featuring Daz, Corrupt, and Numbskull. Always like old school or West Coast vinyl. Next, off the same label, Rap-A-Lot Records. And it's a guy by the name of Scarface. Money and the Power, Born Killer, and Diary of a Madman. So I guess it might be a promo or EP. This is the guy who was with the Ghetto Boys. Mine is playing tricks on me. Up next, for $2, is a gentleman by the name of the DOC. I didn't know he was from Texas, but he was on the West Coast circuit a lot with NWA and Dr. Dre. This song is still sealed, by the way. Rum label off the Silverback Records. Side A, Street. Side B, instrumental. The song's called The Shit by the DOC. I believe he got into a car accident shortly in his career and his vocal cords were destroyed, so he wasn't able to, his music career was over. Up next, the World Class Wrecking Crew. I believe this is Dr. Dre's one of his first groups that he came out with in the 80s. It's on the Straight Outta Compton movie just saw. It's playing in the back. Up next, I traded for a Beatles album. It's the red one from I think it's 1960 something to 1970 something. For Dr. Dre. Next episode featuring Snoop Dogg. Aftermath label, in association with Interscope. "12" single. This I traded for Thriller. And by the way, the records that I did get, I got them like a couple bucks each, so I was actually able to trade. Normally I wouldn't have never bought these unless I found them digging for $1. Most people want a lot of money now because the movie came out. Death Row label. Dr. Dre, Let Me Ride. Extended Club Mix, Radio Mix, and the version. Now for the reggae. I got these in a haul. And I actually have doubles, which is why I got this. Gregory Isaacs and Dennis Brown, Judge Not. Crazy List, Judge Not, Deceiving Girl, Live in Love, Streetwalker, Inner City Lady. This one is off the distributed by Shenancy Records. And the other one that I found at Swap Meet is distributed from the Greensleeves label Limited, Unit 7 in London. Pretty much the same label. One is CGR/GREL 72, and this one is just GREL 72. Good stuff. One is a lot more rare than the other one, so that depends if you're a DJ and just want that sound or that song for the night to play. As long as you have it, you know you have it. But if you're a collector and you want more rare and you're about labels and parallels and different, prints and releases and whatnot, label variations and all that. Dennis Brown, Brown Sugar. It's a repress. Got it for a pretty good deal. I mainly got it for Revolution Part 1 and 2. I have sitting and watching and hold on just sitting and watching. So that's what I meant about just having. I have another song on that same Revolution rhythm. Next up, Sly and Robbie presents Gregory Isaacs. It's a reissue, but it's still pretty expensive. I got it for $10-15, but it goes online for about $25-30, and all of them are in the UK, Europe. Soon Forward, You Never Know, Motherless Children, Slave Driver, Mistake with Version, Going Downtown, and I'm Coming Home. Some nice tracks by the late Gregory Isaacs, aka the Cool Ruler. Up next, I got it from a gentleman that lives in my city, and the record is by a man called Welton Irie. The album is called Ghetto Man Corner, off the Pantomime music label. Jamaican DJ from the 80s. And what's interesting is this is also Welton Irie Ghetto Man Corner, and it has a more colorful illustration as a cover. The tracks that are on here, side A is actually B, and side B is actually A. So if you were going to be playing it, if you would want the songs from A, you would have to play side B and vice versa. And another thing is that the original songs that are on here aren't the songs that are on the record. So the songs that are actually on here date 2 years before this record was released. So the records that are printed on here, that are actually pressed, were from the original pressing. So even though this is released 2 years later, the record itself with the tracks that are listed on them is considered the original. This came out first, but the tracks on here came out later. So that even though this is the first record or press, it isn't. Still hard to find. And the pressing that I have on this one is the unofficial promo. It's pretty much considered white label, but it's colored all black, and it has the code, and no one has it up on Discogs, so I pretty much have both versions of a great Jamaican DJ, Welton Irie. Alright guys, sorry this is taking so long. Last but not least, it is what I got in the mail haul today. It is again reggae, coming to you by a guy who wanted me to check out what he has. Lehigh Valley Music Expo Record DVD and CD Collector Show, Sunday, October 4th, 2015, 10 a.m. to 4 p.m. Merchant Square Mall. But this is in Allentown, Pennsylvania. So that's way across the country from San Diego, California, all the way to the East Coast. But if you're in that area, check it out. Support the vinyl. Support vendors and people who collect, sell, trade. Really cool that they have some type of vinyl community out there. Record show, record day. Or it could be a flea market swap meet. You never know. I think there's the information right there. And there's the information again. If you are in that area. And without further ado, the conclusion is a record by Barrington Levy called Robin Hood. There's a lot of variations. This is the original pressing. And what was interesting why I swiped this fast is it's really in perfect shape. It has no scratches, high gloss, no fingerprints. Is that it's a blue. Let's see if you can see the color variant. It is a blue pressing vinyl, which is awesome. Which is the more hard to find rare pressings that I think were a lot more limited. So that's the main reason why I got this. The other ones are represses, reissues, and they're black. And I think this is the only color. I think I might have one or two other color vinyl. But this is awesome. I got it for a really good deal, and the cover is also near mint. Has a little breaking edge right there. You can see that. Very interesting cover. It's pretty much a Jamaican version of the English or European tale of Robin Hood. Seen him a lot of times in my town. Great guy. He doesn't really do his old stuff anymore because he's still doing music, so he kind of, his promotion is more come to see his new stuff he wants to show. All of the old 70s and 80s stuff, he kind of already knows that you have or that you heard it, so he's kind of singing the new, more uppity, dance-hall vibe. Tracks: Robin Hood, Rockin' Come In, Love You Sister Carol, Going to Tell Your Girlfriend, You've Come to Ask Me What Is Love, What Did You Leave? Why Did You Leave Me? Many Changes in Life, Not Broke Nor Fight Over Woman, When Friday Come, and Like How You Kiss and Caress. Awesome. This is like epic for me as far as one of the finds. It doesn't happen often, but when it does, it is awesome. And last but not least, Black Iruru, original members. Late Puma Jones, she passed away of cancer. And this is off the Barrington was off the Greensleeve label. Black Iruru off of the Island label. And it has no liner notes, but the liner notes are on the back. It's Black Iruru Red. Youth of Ellington tracks, Spongy Reggae, Cistern, Journey, Utterance, Puff She Puff, Rockstone, Carbine. That's it. Great album, great artist. They're going to be here in San Diego. I hope that Ducky Simpson, Michael Rose, Junior Reed, which I doubt he'll be there, was also a member. Don Carlos also become his own member. And the Sly and Robbie crew, Taxi Gang. they were all in this all-star reggae group in the 80s, and they all kind of had difference of agreements and of money, touring, royalties, copyright, um, difference in creative differences and whatnot. So, all-star band. So if you stay tuned, I will try to live stream it Wi-Fi from the event for the promotion. So I will try to have that posted up to you in a couple of months when they're here. That's the haul for today. I appreciate it, guys. Like, comment, and subscribe. Stay tuned for more episodes of Vinyl Hunter. And I will be looking also to as many people out there who collect vinyl too. Punk, reggae, rockabilly, ska, 80s, classic rock, hip-hop, 90s. Vinyl community, love and appreciate you guys taking time to listen, to watch, and subscribe, comment or not. Believe it or not, watching your guys' picks is a great thing. It makes my day. It gets me through the week too. So without further ado, guys, I will see you next time. Bless up all San Diego Massive and worldwide vinyl community and YouTube.